AMRO maintains Cambodia's 4.2% growth forecast as economy shows resilience amid global headwinds. Phnom Penh, Cambodia. The ASEAN +3 Macroeconomic Research Office, AMRO, has reaffirmed its 4.2% economic growth forecast for Cambodia in 2026, highlighting the kingdom's resilience despite an increasingly uncertain global environment, while warning that rising energy costs are expected to keep inflation elevated. In its July 2026 quarterly update of the ASEAN +3 Regional Economic Outlook, AREO, AMRO said Cambodia's economy remains on a stable growth path, supported by resilient domestic demand and improving export performance, even as geopolitical tensions, volatile energy prices, and shifting global trade conditions continue to pose challenges. The Regional Economic Surveillance Body also maintained its forecast of 4.9% growth for Cambodia in 2027, although both projections represent a moderation from the estimated 5.3% expansion recorded in 2025. The latest outlook is in line with the Cambodian government's own economic forecast. While growth expectations remained unchanged, AMRO revised its inflation outlook upward. Headline inflation is now projected to reach 5.1% in 2026, up from 4.5% in its previous forecast, driven largely by rising electricity, transportation, and production costs. Inflation is expected to ease to 2.8% in 2027, although this is also higher than earlier estimates. AMRO chief economist Dong Ho said the ASEAN +3 region has continued to demonstrate resilience, supported by strong domestic demand and its central role in global artificial intelligence, AI supply chains. However, he cautioned that geopolitical developments, particularly tensions in the Middle East, along with global trade uncertainty and financial market volatility, continue to present significant downside risks. The report noted that manufacturing activity across the region has remained resilient despite higher production costs, while tourism continues to support economic growth. However, it warned that prolonged disruptions to global energy markets, escalating geopolitical conflicts, or additional protectionist trade measures could weaken regional growth and push inflation even higher. For Cambodia, AMRO also highlighted longer-term risks, including climate-related challenges and growing geoeconomics fragmentation, which could affect trade-dependent economies. The latest assessment echoes the royal government's outlook. Earlier this month, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Economy and Finance An Pornmonorath expressed confidence that Cambodia would achieve 4.2% economic growth in 2026, citing stronger-than-expected performance in export-oriented industries, particularly non-garment manufacturing, despite continued global uncertainties. The government has also approved a $124 billion economic intervention package aimed at strengthening the country's resilience, supporting businesses and sustaining growth as Cambodia navigates an increasingly challenging global economic landscape.